This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, Gibson County woman charged after faking kidnapping. Jasper woman arrested on drug charges. Dubois County continues to see spike in COVID-19 cases. Also, Kirk Guksa will be in with sports. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. A Gibson County woman and two others are facing false informing charges after faking a kidnapping over the weekend. 23-year-old Hannah Potts of Princeton was found alive and healthy in the home of 45-year-old Joshua Thomas and 34-year-old Maria Hopper, both of Princeton, on Sunday. Gibson County prosecutor Michael Cochran says the three individuals planned and executed an abduction incident on Sunday, July 26th. Cochran says Potts created the incident to help her research a novel she is writing. Thomas was arrested on Wednesday and was released after paying a $650 cash bond. Both Potts and Hopper were taken into custody on Thursday and booked into the Gibson County Jail. A Jasper woman was arrested on drug charges after a car accident. 19-year-old Joanna Calderon of Jasper was arrested on charges of unlawful possession of legend drug, operating a vehicle while intoxicated, and OWI causing serious bodily injury. Friday morning, just before 3:30 a.m., Jasper police officers were called to the 1400 block of Jackson Street about a three-vehicle accident with people injured. Officers found that Calderon was under the influence of marijuana and alcohol. Calderon and her passenger were transported to Memorial Hospital in Jasper for their injuries. Officers found prescription pills inside the vehicle that crashed and later arrested Calderon. She was booked into the Dubois County Security Center, and the two other vehicles were parked with no one in them. The Dubois County Health Department is reporting 18 additional cases of COVID-19. Now, this brings the county's total to 605 positive cases and 11 deaths. Out of these 605 positive cases, 349 have recovered, and that means they're out of isolation and are reporting as feeling well. Approximately 4,731 residents have been tested for the virus. And as always, remember to practice social distancing, wear your face mask, and wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated. Now, as of Friday afternoon, the Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 2,765 deaths, 66,154 positive cases, and 747,383 individuals have been tested for the virus. Now, here are the numbers for our viewing area. Dubois has 605 cases, 11 deaths. Pike, 37 cases. Spencer, 110 cases, 3 deaths. Perry, 173 cases, 12 deaths. Martin with 42 cases. Davies with 235 cases and 19 deaths. Orange has 158 cases and 24 deaths. Knox, 125 cases. Crawford with 40. Posey with 155. Lawrence with 317 cases, 27 deaths. Gibson, 194 cases, 3 deaths. Warwick, 471 cases, 29 deaths. And Vanderburgh has 1,621 cases and 10 deaths. Now, to see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. The 39th annual WBDC Country Showdown has now been canceled. After careful deliberation and in following the latest guidance from national, state, and local authorities, the DC broadcasting staff have decided to cancel the WBDC Country Showdown for 2020. The showdown, originally scheduled for June 11th of 2020, was rescheduled to October due to the pandemic. WBDC is now working for the return of the Country Showdown on Thursday, June 10th of 2021. 18 WJTS will be airing special encore presentations of past WBDC Country Showdowns in September. The 39th WBDC Country Showdown will take place June 10th, 2021 at the Jasper Arts Center. A summit at a local winery had Indiana government officials listening, taking notes, and answering a few questions from county officials. State Representative for District 74 Stephen Bartels and Indiana Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch stood in front of representatives from Dubois, Spencer, Perry, Orange, Crawford, and Gibson counties to hear about issues that they see important. Bartels says that listening to the public helps build a relationship with areas in his district.
Well, this gives an opportunity for people that are knowledgeable in their expertise in their realm, that gives a chance to let them talk to me and say, hey, here's the issues that are important to us in my community, and it's not the same in every one of my counties. So this is an opportunity to come together, see what similarities there are, and then just so I can work on some bills that can help my district.
Crouch says it's important for her to listen since she is originally from the area.
This is just part of what I've grown up with, and then these are the people that, I've shared my life with, and it's important to stay in contact with them and let them know that we are open and want to hear their voices, and then carry their concerns and their issues up to Indianapolis and make sure that their voices are heard and we are good partners with them at the state level.
Bartels, Crouch, and even State Senator Mark Messmer answered questions the best they could from different areas. Representatives from Dubois County are wondering if there is anything going on at the state level that is similar to the Paycheck Protection Program that were given out federally to help keep small businesses afloat. Crouch says that they are reusing over $11 million to help small businesses with COVID troubles in the forms of grants, loans, or others. But other things are being worked on to help. Representatives from Dubois County are also worried about how the time frame of the Mid-States Corridor will be affected by COVID-19. State Senator Mark Messmer says that fuel excise tax will drop because of COVID, but the corridor is undergoing many studies which will take years to complete. A representative from Dubois County showed concern over how COVID will affect budgeting for schools. Bartels says this coming year will see no change. However, he doesn't know how budgets will be affected by COVID in the future. Messmer sees a drop in the coming years. Representatives from Spencer County are wondering about workforce funding and housing. Currently, Spencer County is having a housing crisis. Land in Spencer County sells for 20% lower than surrounding counties. They asked how Spencer County can get developers to the area. Bartels says that is a county official issue. Crouch says that Indiana housing committees need to work on housing for the entire state. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper has announced the next speaker in its COVID-19 Zoom event series. The second presenter is infection disease specialist Dr. Christopher Bunce. Dr. Bunce will answer frequently asked questions regarding COVID-19 and provide the most up-to-date information on the pandemic. Dr. Bunce received his medical degree from Tulane University School of Medicine in New Orleans, Louisiana, and completed a residency in internal medicine and a fellowship in infectious diseases at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. He is board certified in internal medicine by the American Board of Internal Medicine. This event is part of Memorial Hospital's three-part Zoom series called COVID-19, What Now? What Next? The event will take place on Wednesday, August 5th from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon. To register, go to mhhcc.org and click on Classes and Events. If you have any questions, call Memorial Hospital's marketing department at 812-996-2352. If you can't tune in during that time, 18 WJTS will air the program at 7 p.m. on the same day it is presented. The COVID-19 pandemic may have put a stop to many festivals and events in the area, but you can still enjoy one of the highlights of the Jasper Strassenfest. 18 WJTS will air the 2019 Jasper Strassenfest Parade this coming Sunday, August 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern. This is actually the time the 2020 parade would have marched through the streets of Jasper. Pop some corn, grab a beverage, and tune to 18 WJTS for last year's parade. 18 WJTS is available through an antenna or through your cable service provider. Enjoy the Jasper Strassenfest spirit in the comfort of your home, beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. 18 WJTS, local people watching local people. A local forum is scheduled to be held over YouTube to speak about the Latino community in Dubois County. The Latino Collaboration Table of Dubois County is hosting the community forum on August 4th at 6 p.m. The forum will be streamed over YouTube. The Collaboration Table has a goal of creating opening lines of communication with the Latino community in Dubois County, and the table says that this forum is the next step in that effort. The event will bring together local and area representatives to present information on 3 topics for all citizens, but in particular, the impact these issues are having on the Latino community topics will include the current status of the COVID-19 pandemic in Dubois County, the upcoming opening of schools, and recent changes in immigration policies. Numerous community partners that will be present during the event include Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner, Huntingburg City Council member Jose Dubon, Dubois County Health Department Administrative Director Sean Werner, IU Assistant Professor of Public Health Christina Ludema, Vice President of Alasi Ibar Menaviar, Superintendent of Greater Jasper Schools Dr. Tracy Lorai, IU Professor of Law Dr. Luis Fuentes Rower, Christy Pope of Pope and Bowman Law, Sister Joan Scheller of the Sisters of St. Benedict Latino Outreach, and Immigration Services. Questions can be submitted during the presentations via DuboisCountyLCT@gmail.com. If time allows, the questions will be answered during the forum. If not, answers will be posted within a few days. A protest rally is set to take place in Jasper this Saturday. The Stop the Mid-States Corridor group of Dubois County will be holding a rally to oppose the Mid-States Corridor project at the Dubois County Courthouse Square this Saturday, August 1st from 10 a.m. to noon. The Indiana Forest Alliance has joined with the local group to help their efforts to stop the construction of the road that they say will take family farms and businesses. They say the Mid-States Corridor will also cause irreparable damage to the Hoosier National Forest. Speakers at the event will feature representatives from the Dubois County Stop the Mid-States Corridor Group, the Indiana Forest Alliance, and Teresa Kendall, candidate for State Representative District 63. Everyone joining the rally is encouraged to wear a mask and bring signs. And we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back on 18 WJTS.